Hello everyone, this is the second to the last one, and we're gonna show the end part. Now the secret ingredient was the apple, if I didn't say it already, and here we are. Nice big thing of salad, mushrooms, apples, mandarin oranges, tomatoes. Now you can add more stuff, eggs obviously I said before, and all this stuff, but you know, it's Asian inspired. So you don't have to put everything that you would think would be an Asian, or everything that you know, you can just at the end of the day put an apple in and say it's Asian inspired. Salads are salads, it's all in your personal preference. We didn't add cheese onto it today. We may do it next time. So let's see what happens. Let's check in on our fish. That smells good. It really does. Now, it takes about 50 to 60 minutes for it to be completely done. So, if you're counting down, like, how long has it been? It's only been a good 30 minutes, really. 30, 40 minutes at best. And it says a lot of places where you cover it up and all that stuff like that. I didn't cover up because I go back and I spray this over to keep it good and going. Because I just believe that, you know, doing this is a little bit easier than covering, because you have to keep on checking on it anyway. And it's good to get all the aroma, so you know when you smell stuff, you know when stuff is cooking correctly. You know, if you've had some red snapper, you know what it smells like, so you know if you're doing a good job. Now we are adding a sesame seed oil, and some people may say, well, our sesame seed oil, it was supposed to be added before it went in. Sesame seed oil is an oil that either mixes well or doesn't mix well depending on what your taste is. And since there's overpowering tastes of soy sauce and the wine in it, I wanted them to kind of cook off a little bit before we put the sesame seed oil. One thing, it's super expensive, so I want to be able to really taste it. And two, I just wanted things to mesh a little bit longer. So it's up in your preference. Some recipes say it at the end with peanut oil. Some people say at the start. You can put it at any time as long as you're putting it in. Remember, people's dietary issues, if they can't have it, make sure you know. And also look in the back of things. There's a lot of peanuts in Asian foods. I try to make sure everything's out of it. And also, if 75% of the world is actually lactose intolerant, always remember, if you don't have to put something in, don't put it in. Just so you know. So, add in that, obviously, putting that in there. And you can really tell the taste of everything. Oh wow, you can see. You just put everything in, I guess, and it's basically that's it. It's glass, so we're gonna recycle it. Really move everything around. You can really taste it, even, you know, before you taste it. So, and you can really tell why I put it in. If you're putting it in at this point, you can really feel it. You know, if you've been to a lot of good Chinese restaurants. I live in Chicago, which has the most Chinese people outside of China. So I know what it tastes, what it's supposed to taste like. So, as you can see, things are moving about. Remember I said, it has to get to a point where the chopsticks can get through easily. The fin is coming off a little bit. So things are progressing pretty well. We're going to have our last video when it's done, and you can see how crispy and wonderful it is. And as previously said, we're going to show a video of me actually eating it with chopsticks. So, as the last time before we eat, we're going to keep going and checking on it. Remember, it says up to 60 minutes, but it's really as long until a point when the fish is off the bone kind of thing, and really crispy, but also can come off the bone. It's really a preference on how much you want to cook it, but that's really what you really need to get to. Flaky, really great, smells good. It already should be smelling wonderful. You should smell it. When you open up your oven, or even if you're not closing your oven, you should be smelling it. If you're not smelling all the ingredients and the smell and having this kind of look, I suggest you check and see if you're doing everything right. You don't have, and think about the ingredients. Since there's 3 fish in there, you always double up with the ingredients shown, and really think about eyeing things. Cooking is also about personal preferences. So if you don't like something, or it doesn't look like it's enough, put more in. Because at the end of the day, you can always do it again and get a better amount. So we're going to close this back up. And we will come back when it's done. Bye for now.